Look at this room. Welcome! Oh my God, that was fucking pathetic. Okay? Make some noise if you have to work tomorrow. All right, how about then? How about we just let loose and do that greeting one more time? But you know what? This time, you know what? How about if we just blow the fucking roof off of this joint? You guys want to try it? Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Welcome! Oh my God, this is going to be such a great show. My name is Felix, and it is my great honor and privilege to be able to introduce your host for this evening's festivities. Welcome to All Pro Comedy Show at the Comedy Chateau! Hey, you know what? Make some noise if it's your very first time here. Oh my God, where the fuck have you been? I'm just telling you, I just took a peek at the lineup, and since we've been open, which by the way, as of a couple days ago, we have celebrated our 1 year anniversary from opening this place. And just last week, the LA Times publishes an article naming the Comedy Chateau as one of the best comedy clubs in LA already! Thank you. Oh, and even better, yours truly has just been named the 2022 person to keep an eye on by Neighborhood Watch. Oh, and I'm telling you, the lineup, this is going to be probably since we've been open, this is going to be the best lineup of comedy ever in the history of the Chateau. You guys are going to see one after the other national headlining comedian superstars on the stage tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, how about that? And you know what? And you're also going to see some up-and-coming rising stars who are so hilarious, they will soon be superstars. Huh? And there's even more. And just to keep it fun and to keep you guys on your toes, we're going to throw in a comic or two who suck. And you want to know what the best part of that is? They don't know who they are. That's right, that's right. Make some noise if you came out to see a particular comic tonight. That is what life is all about, being there to support one another. Give yourselves a big round of applause for supporting each other. Yeah. And keep it going, because I'm going to introduce your host. This guy is a national headlining superstar, and you've seen him on Comedy Central. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Come on the stage, give it up for the great Tim Mathis!
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Give it up for Felix, everybody. Owns the club. Thank you, Will. It's bad that I know half the people here. It's cool. Hey, I'm happy you guys came out. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Seriously. We're not gonna make you clap for every fucking sentence, though. I'm your host tonight. So, drink it in, ladies. Yeah. We like to do the sexy portion of the show up front. Just to let all the fellas know I can steal any bitch here. I love it. I'm in LA now, unfortunately, still. I got here in 2017. Fucking broke when I got here. I had $200 in my pocket when I moved to LA. You should never move to a new city with just brunch money. That is not something you should do. I got out here and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do the Uber. Did y'all know you could be too broke to Uber? I did not know that. I got out here halfway through the sign up and I was like, okay, I'm almost done. And Uber was like, hey, Mr. Mathis, all you gotta do is send us a picture of your valid driver's insurance. And I was like, well, fuck me. I guess I'll see what Lyft is talking about. I don't know. My insurance is a lot of things, but valid is not one of them. Like if I back into you in the parking lot, just chalk it up to the game. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm happy being out here, sort of. I'm just happy being out, right? After all that bullshit, who's happy being outside? They had us cooped up for years, like a year and a half. Some bullshit. 2 years, yeah, you're right, sir. 2 damn years. I can't complain though, I got a lot done. I got a lot done during the pandemic, I really did. I finished a project I've been working on damn near my whole life. I finished porn, that was pretty cool. I finished all the porn, I'm done. I'm just watching reruns at this point, like that's... I'm on Pornhub like I'm waiting for a new Jay-Z album to drop. I'm like, when that new shit coming out? Nah, I seen all the midget shit last week. We covered M. That's so stupid. I did though, I changed my porn watching habits during the pandemic. I started watching amateur porn. I don't fuck with the pro porn anymore. I don't do that. Because once they turn professional, like they lose the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're taking gangbangs for a check now. You know, they're not just doing it to see if they can take 30 dicks. Like, it's crazy. And I like watching amateur porn because every now and again I'll see a dick that makes me feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? I run across one, I'm like, yeah, I got that guy beat. All right. Stupid. I worked out a lot during the pandemic. I lost 65 pounds. 65 pounds. Thank you. Lost 65 pounds, so now I got a dad bod, which is pretty cool. Everybody wants a dad bod, but nobody wants grandpa head. You know what I'm talking about? It sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like, let me get you some of that grandpa head. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Nobody wants that. That sounds dry as shit, doesn't it? You get a Werther's Original after you come? I don't know how it works. If that one was too dirty for you, you're gonna have a bad night. I'm just throwing that out there. It's gonna be a little dirty tonight, guys, gals, etc. Thank you. Cool. I'm from Houston. I lived in Houston for H-Town. Hey, got a lot of H-Town people here. I liked it. I'm here now. My last night in Houston, I fucked up. I made a mistake. My roommate at the time was like, hey man, it's last night here. Let's do something crazy. Let's do mushrooms. And I should have said, I do not have time to do fucking mushrooms. You should never try to pack on hallucinogens. That is not something you should do. I kept opening my boxes to make sure my towels were getting enough air. It was some bullshit. It's not a good look. I got here, I moved into a house that had 14 people living in it. 14 people. It had like 3 more people than we got in here. That's what I'm trying to say. It was packed than a motherfucker. And I remember one time, I'm from Houston, and I was playing some PlayStation. I was listening to DJ Screw, because I'm from Houston. I was listening to some Screwed and Chopped, and one of my roommates, Puerto Rican guy, he came up to me and he said, hey man, you can't listen to Screwed and Chopped. That's trap music. You're white. That's cultural appropriation. I looked around and said, motherfucker, we live in a trap house. If I can't listen to this shit, who the fuck can? We got a dude selling yayo out the fucking back. I know, I buy from him on occasion. Fuck you. That's stupid. Right? My first job in LA, like I said, I couldn't do Uber. I ended up doing Postmates. That's some bullshit. Thank you. I want a class action lawsuit against them bitches. I got $32. Fuck them. They paid for like a quarter of a tank of gas. You know what I'm saying? Postmates sucked, man. They will let you deliver any goddamn thing. Like breakfast, lunch, nuclear secrets. Nobody gives a fuck at Postmates. And I didn't know that. I thought it was just like food, like Uber Eats. But the first delivery I got really threw me off, because it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm expecting like donuts or coffee or some shit. I get a delivery from a place called Romantics. Now, I'm new in town. Yeah, and it's the Romantics, no bullshit. It's like 2 blocks away. Like, it was that one. And I remember thinking, okay, Romantics. I'm gonna be bringing somebody some, tea or some bullshit. And I got there and all the windows were blacked out, and I should have been like, this is not a fucking Starbucks. I finally went inside and I'm just hit with a wall full of lubrication. And I'm like, oh, I gotta buy something in here. I finally looked down at what I had to buy, y'all. 12-inch King Dong black dildo. Yeah, which cost $76, by the way. I did not know that the rubber market was that high. Like, what the hell? $76, I damn near pawned this shit. I'll be honest with you. I had no idea dildos were so expensive. I hadn't bought one since I was in the Navy. Like, I didn't know that inflation was that bad. The thing was so big they had to wheel it out in a dolly and try to put it in my car. It was too big for the trunk, so we just put it in the passenger seat, took the HOV lane. That's how we fucked with that. I got to the spot where I had to deliver it, and the delivery notice said, "Just leave it in the bag on the porch. Thanks a lot, Brandon." I'm not hating. I don't know what y'all do on a Tuesday morning in LA. That's fine, but there was no lube in that bag, Brandon. Y'all better have something on hand. Y'all ain't gonna be walking till next February, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Brandon was a cool guy though, because like 2 days later, he gave me a tip for $15 for one delivery. One delivery, $15. That was big money to me back then, y'all. 15. Listen, if I got $15 every time I delivered one, I'd be throwing dicks out of my car like a fucking paper boy. I'd be the Oprah Winfrey of dicks. You get a penis. You get a penis. We'd call that app Tips for Tips. That's what we'd call it. Thank you, one person. One person very loudly laughing. That's fine. I started trying to be funny in the 6th grade because I was bullied a lot, which was weird for a homeschool kid. My dad was just like, "Just keeping it real, son. Life is hard. You should clean that toilet after your swirly, dweeb." I was homeschooled until the 8th grade, and they just released me into public school with no martial arts training, just to get my ass kicked every single day. Then it got even worse. In the 10th grade, I started going bald. Yeah. Which would have been bad, but I was already short and fat, so it's not like I was getting any less pussy in high school. It's not like that was the deal breaker with the homecoming queen. It's not like she was like, "Oh no, we were gonna fuck, bro." I don't know why she sounds like a linebacker. "We were gonna fuck, bro." Started losing your hair and I lost interest. It's cool. I'm pretty smart. I graduated 17th in my class, so her loss. Yeah, out of 18, fuck you. I beat that short bus, motherfucker, though. It's all good. Ended up going to the University of Houston, where I made 2 mistakes, both of them history degrees. This is where you end up with 2 history degrees, y'all. Telling jokes in a closet on a Sunday night. And I got 2 history degrees, y'all. A history degree is basically just an advanced trivia degree at this point. That's all it is. Like, I'm slightly better at Jeopardy than my friends. That's all it means. If you majored in history, you minored in unemployment. That's what I'm trying to say. And I have 2 history degrees. If you have 2 history degrees, it ironically means you don't learn from history. Thank you. That's a very good joke. I like that one. With a history degree, I'm broke. Who else is broke in here? Anybody? Everybody trying to get laid. I see how it is. Y'all looking at, no, I got money. I forgot my wallet though. I'm broke, got the bad credit. Who's got the bad credit? Anybody? 1, 2, 3 honest people? Okay. No, leave your hands up. They need to know. The club wants to know who's going to be a problem. I love having bad credit. If you don't have bad credit, go out and get that shit. It is amazing. Why the fuck not? Run your shit up. Take their money. I look at it like, I won. I didn't pay back shit. Fuck you. My credit is so bad, like I get a call, it's already saved in my phone. I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is Tony from CarMax. We can fuck with him today." Pick up the phone like, "Hey, what's up, Tony?" "Mr. Mathis, you owe us $400. I'm like, "Oh shit, Tony. You goddamn right. In fact, it says right here, I owe you 400 plus 112 inches. That's 512. Do you want that today, Tony?" And he always gets excited when you say, "Oh, do you want that today?" They always get, "Oh, can you do that today?" "Well, I sure can. But why? My credit is already fucked up, Tony. Like, what are you gonna do?" I'll be honest with you, Tony, I showed up with 2 history degrees wearing a hoodie and you gave me money. They ought to fire your ass, Tony, to be 100%. But I can't be on the phone with Tony all day. I gotta get off because my weed is not gonna smoke itself. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, I gotta get off the phone. So I say, "Now listen, Tony, we've established that I owe you $512. And we've also established that I'm just flat not paying that shit. So here's the $512 question, Tony. What the fuck y'all gonna do about that? Oh, Mr. Mathis, we're gonna ruin your credit. No, you're not. Nah, Tony, you need a time machine to fuck up my credit. And while you're back in 1998, tell Blockbuster they ain't never getting Total Recall back. I kept that motherfucking movie. It cost me $76 in late fees. That's dildo money in these streets. I don't know if you knew. But the price of rubber is up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Tim Mathis, everybody. We got a great show tonight, y'all. Your headliner tonight is from originally from BET Comic View. His name is Derek Ellis. Let him hear it, everybody. Derek Ellis. Outstanding. The first guy coming up tonight, this guy is really funny. He's just starting out in comedy, but he's getting better every day. He's been hitting all the mics and everything. So we gave him a special guest spot. Y'all might have seen him on This Is Us or Superstore. Give it up for my good friend, Mr. Albert Monero.